Okay.
Oh god, the chapter title for the next one. Not last chapter now.
It doesn't end.
Oh man, he fixed the double line problem.
Yeah.
Thanks for loving my story and the crit. I will stop putting notes in brackets. Except this one, lol. Boom! The nuclear bomb went off like a bomb and blew up the street and some houses and a car too. What the fuck was that? Bellowed Dark, putting his cloths on. Oh man, is this the result of what happened?
No. No.
I was probably just a dog or a bomb or something. Come back to bed, said Misa Sayu, Light's mom, and that girl from the bus, who were having a sevensome in the basement bed to hide from Soichiro.
Wow.
But Dark jumped out the window and fell like 20 feet and landed on a barbecue which was on, but he was hard, so he didn't catch fire, and he ate a burger as he looked at the big hole that the bomb had made in the road.
Jumped out of a window in the basement and fell 20 feet.
He screamed, spitting bits of burger all over Light's dad, who had come to see what happened to.
That was impressive.
My car! Light's dad screamed, looking at the scratch in the paint that the nuclear bomb had made.
Oh no.
Dark put on a spacesuit and stepped on into the hole. It was the biggest hole he had ever seen because it was as big as a bus and nearly as deep. The middle was all radioactive, so he had to make sure that he didn't stand in the radioactive that had covered stuff in green. In the middle was a tall, slimy man covered in green with a magic death note. Hello! I am Yotsuba! The man said, being all creepy, because he had dead in the bomb and was a ghost. Use your life note to save me before I die. So Dirk saved him. And life noted him back to life. Big mistake, he screamed, throwing him at him. Dark, no! Shouted Light's mum. She got it from Dark what she never got from Soichiro, not his creepy mustache, and sected loads of times a day now.
Oh dear God.
If he had died, then she'd have to go back to sexing other people. Don't die! I get from you what I could never got from Soichiro and his creepy mustache! Then Yotsuba got a gun and fired fast at Dark, but he was too fast and missed, and shot Light instead, and everything went at Dark. I failed, my master, Yotsuba said to L. Don't worry, I will send you again if I don't kill you, 'cause I'm so damn mad, said a mysterious detective.
Really?
But first I will send my apprentice, and he has grey hair. Where is he? He is near! When will he come? The time is near. Will he be drunk once and for all? Dark's end is near.
Really? This is so sad.
Really? This chapter is long as well.
Yeah.
His name is... Then the phone rang, and it was the magic phone that talked to the president. Yes, Mr. President, Near is dead. I will send my new apprentice instead. Send him in Air Force One now. L turned back to Yotsuba. His name is Howlinda.
Oh boy.
L's voice changed because of capitals, I guess.
Yeah.
Then a plane landed. It was the Air Force. Hal walked in and toked out his gun. I will shoot Dark and he will die, or my name isn't Hal Q. Linder.
I like the voice.
Using a teleport note Hal had found in Russia, he teleported back to Light's house in America. He got his gun and shot Dark, and he died. No, that wasn't me, shouted Dark, running. That was my brother. Light Yagami. What is going on?
I don't know. I'm trying to keep track, but they keep changing countries, but staying exactly where they are.
There was a minute quiet for Light. Then he got life noted back.
Great.
Phew, I thought I was a bowler there.
Really?
We all thought that, said Misa, and stopped hugging him because he wasn't one.
Oh, come on.
I have also failed, said Hal. Then I will send my last agent, said L. Meanwhile, Light and Dark and Misa and Sayu and Light's mom and that girl from the bus had gone back to the basement and were naked and sexing and stuff. Suddenly, Soichiro jumped in! No, my wife and my daughter and my son and my other son who is an evil guy and his girlfriend and a girl from the bus all sexing together. Try to understand, said Light's mom, getting up. Then she knew she was naked and put on a vest. Okay, but only because I love you, Soichiro said, and hugged them all, except for the girl from the bus, who felt a bit left out. Suddenly, she took like 5 guns out from under the pillow and pointed them to everyone. Let's stay calm, not do anything rash, shrieked Light, dancing around like a little girl. She pulled the gun and a bullet came out. Everything went all matrixy, and Light's mom could only watch in horror as the bullets came and hit Dark and they died. Tell my mom I love her, said Dark before he died. Dark is dead, and the world is safe, said the girl from the bus, teleporting back to L. She was a hero, and got on TV and stuff, and there was a parade for her. Everyone was happy, except for a few sad people, and they were all called Yagami, except Misa, who was not called Yagami, because she was called Anime, and that's quite close.
It was the bus girl all along. The last agent.
Oh, come on, you would never see this coming. In the Shinigami world! Now I have become the new king of the Shinigami, roared Dark, as he shot blood and took his royal death note and blood bananas. But before I die, do one thing for me. Give me a blood banana. Oh, that was meant to be blood talking.
Yeah, it was meant to be blood.
Before I die, do one thing for me. Give me a blood banana. So Blood ate a blood banana and died happy. Now, time to make a few changes around here, said Dark, turning into a Shinigami. He was as big as a bus, and was wearing leather pants, which didn't hide his super big man thingy, which was the size of a bus, and twice as wide.
Oh my god, really?
His hair was every colour of the rainbow, and only in dark black like oil or something. His 79 eyes all burned a different shade of red, except one which was gold because it contained the tiny good part of his soul. His death note changed too. It was rainbow black like his oily hair and got new words on it. And they said, "Everything note." "No, I can do everything," he mumbled. "This must be continued."
Oh my god. So much plot, all in one chapter. It's beautiful.
So, any thoughts on the latest developments?
A seventh son with 6 people. A nuclear bomb. Yotsuba died. No, he didn't. Who died? Dark died, and then he became Shinigami. Bananas. Soichiro yelling stuff.
Mustache. Creepy sex life.
Creepy mustache.
Go for the bus, though.
Oh wow, there is a lot of capitals in this one. Alright, Throat, we can do this.
Thanks for reading! This chapter has some slashing in it, and also someone drinks some wine. Don't read if you hate H8, really? I hate alcohol. Alcohol. Also, thanks to everyone for loving my story, and also for the reviews, except for the hatters, who thought there would be trolls in this fic. There are no trolls. No trolls, though I may do a goblin one day. More reviews, please.
This has got to be the voice of Dark Yagami from now on.
I can do this. We can make this so.
Oh, appreciate
Shinigami Dark. Shinny Dark. Here we go.
Appreciate my literary genius.
Also, review.
The world of the Shinigami was very cold, except for the hot bits, and also some bits that were alright, and that was where Dark was because he was the new king of the Shinigami.
Bow before your new king, punny mortals.
Dark said in a very kingish way. All the other Shinigami bowed their heads off because they loved him so much in a non-sexy way except the women. "We love you, Dark," they cried.
I am not Dark anymore. From now on, my name will be Duark.
Okay, you gotta write that one down so people can see that.
Duark.
Spelt D-U''ARQ.
That's beautiful.
So that's either Duark or
Duark. Duark. Duark.
Everyone did the new name. Everyone did the new name dance, and then there was a feast with 12 turkeys and a pig, and a soup made from blood bananas. And this was served with blood wine, and not alcoholic blood wine for the kiddies. And also there was mineral water too. There are Shinigami kiddies. That's terrifying.
Just notice he never uses, he never uses commas.
No.
Never.
That's why I read like this. It hurts my brain. They were in the big cafeteria of the palace, and the walls were made gold, but it was red gold, made of bones and brains and other organs. Duark got it up and made some toast. I would like to thank the bus girl who shoot me, because thanks to her, I am no Wooking of the Shinigami. And none of this would have happened without of her, because I would not be dead, or at least as dead as I am, which is not very, because I am a Shinigami!
Hip hip hooray!
They cheered, and then a DJ came on, and they all danced the night away to some beats. The next morning, Duark climbed out of his royal bed with the 400 women he had sexed with naked last night. He looked out of his window at New York and said, I will go home! And he zoomed out of the window and landed in his neighborhood. Loads of people screamed, and some more went poop in their pants. There was a 1,000,000 feet monster now in the city, and his name was Dark! That one's spelled different. Dark?
Dark?
I am your evil twin brother!
I was sent to a Shinigami world in Wales!
What the hell's up with that?
Oh god, this next line.
Okay. That wasn't canon, by the way.
I know it's hard to tell. Read along at home, everyone.
People, I mean you no harm. I mean you no harm, he echoed, and blew up a tower so people would listen and not just run and scream a lot, which they were. They stopped and turned and looked at him, and everyone was amazed. It could be anything, by how handsome he was, especially the women. I have come to gauge revenge on the one who killed me. And that his name is El. Back at Heat Hotel. Oh my god, this is such awful writing.
How is the spelling getting worse? It was almost perfect.
I literally can't
chapter.
keep up with this. My brain is blocking it out. Watari, who was not dead because he had CPR, was watching Lost when suddenly there was a news flash. A monster was attacking New York, and that minster was Durak.
Is that a country?
Durak. He ran over to the building and Jumoed out over the couch and a fire and found himself in El's room. Master, he roared Britishly, that foolish wanker Dauk is in New York and he's killing some poor sods. Then he gasped, all scandalsed and stuff. El was in bed sexing, and the person he was sexing was Light. Atari watched for a few minutes and then said, Well, what do we have here? Master El is wanking with my good fellow Light. Oh dear God save the Queen. They were all embarrassed and finished up fastly and got dressed. I would like to apologise for the last few lines.
Okay, but it's not like Dark and Light are gay or anything.
Like, yeah, that's fine.
fine.
Yeah, because it's not incest. Sort of.
No, Dark is very, very straight.
My voice really hurts.
He is the straightest king of the Shinigami.
They were all embarrassed and finished up fastly and got dressed. That was good and also quite sexy, said Side Light as Tay got in the helicopter and flew fast to the city where Duark was fighting. Thank you, I tried hard and you are also sexing well too, mumbled El as they went over the Hudson and could see where Duark was, and he was tall. There was fire and smoke, and then they saw that he was pantsless because he was busy sexing again. Oh no, my bloody eyes! Watari bellowed. Thank the Queen, none of the wee nippers can see this chap making an arse of him by his fornications!
Never met such an accurate depiction of the English.
You're welcome. Dark reached in his pockets and pulled out a big black shiny book that shined in the big sun like oil or gas or that paint you get on cars sometimes. Here's a darn everything note! That tit is taking the piss now! He got out a pen, and it was a Shinigami pen. The big bit was made of a leg bone of an elephant, and the end was made of gold. The ink was blood, but it was mixed with oil to make it black and sheeny. There were skulls and stuff on it. And also eyeballs, which could read everything you made and said it was spelled right. You could really use that, author. You need a spell-checking pen. Good lord. He wrote fast. The helicopter bows up. We must get the wank out of this sodding contraception!
Trollfic.
And Watari held a parachute and jumped out. Andal Ite joined him just before a helicopter exploded. What the f-king piss do we do? Roared Watari. I have a plane. mumbled L with thoughts. This chapter was brought to you by the Watari fan club.
I'm gonna stop before the next chapter starts because
I'm in serious pain.
The next chapter, for the record, is called Sayu Gets a Plane.
Oh, it is an actual plane. I thought they misspelt plan.
No, it's planes.
Unless they did it twice.
Oh goodness. So I hope to see you next time.
We won't blame you if we don't.
Bye for now.